according to BayesFoundation.org, only 1/4 of school children in the Bay Area receive the necessary exercise per day. Living a healthy and active lifestyle fights obesity and provides an emotional, social, and academic foundation. Everyone needs exercise, but it's even more crucial for children to receive the right amount of exercise. Children from families who can't afford it are being stripped from these life skills. However, you can help. There are opportunities on and off campus for you to help children receive the exercise necessary. I will show you through this speech how crucial playing sports are and how you can get involved. Benefits of sports are social, emotional, and academic. Socially, children who play sports, they receive appropriate interactions between their friend groups. Generally, when you play a sport, you are attracted to people who are interested in the same as you. So you're going to make friends who are interested in the same thing. You learn taking turns and sharing. You receive high fives when you do a good job, and you're being picked up when you make disappointments. You also emotionally receive self-esteem. When you make a great play, you feel good about yourself. You feel like you're complete and you fit in with this crowd. And also, when you do something bad, say you miss a goal that costs a game, you're learning how to deal with disappointments. And that's crucial in life because later on, we're always going to have to deal with disappointments. Test scores, it's obvious and it's proven that test scores are higher when you're playing sports. GPAs are higher, SAT scores are higher. Simply, when you're in sports, you don't have time to get into trouble, basically. You're focused, you're learning time management. You go to school, you go to practice, you go home, you have less time to do your work. You have to prioritize your time. And that's extremely important when you're in sports, when you're in life. You're learning life skills, basically, that will help you throughout your entire life. Here I've shown you some of the benefits of playing sports, and now I'll show you a video from a doctor in Vermont who's basically summing up exactly what I said.
Another component of Vermont family-based approach is that we really support children being on sports teams. We don't support them being on sports teams because we want to create the next great athlete. We know they won't be the wonderful champions that the Boston Bruins or the Boston Red Sox are certain to be. We do it because of the benefits of being in a goal-directed environment with peers who expect you to behave well, with an adult other than your parent trying to teach you goal-driven principles. In our research in the Netherlands with Direct Homeschool, we've shown the protective effects of being on a sports team for the whole population. 70% of girls, almost 80% of boys up at age 13 were on sports teams. They used less drugs. They had better body mass image. They had less emotional behavioral problems. They got in less trouble. Now, this is overwhelming when you think.
As you can see, I've shown you the benefits of playing sports. But I'm now going to show you how you can get involved. There's opportunities on and off campus here at Valley where you can help children stay active in sports. In case you guys haven't heard of Little Warrior Nation, I'm sure most of you have, but basically it's a program that Mr. Martinez and Mr. Scherenberg set up that pairs a high school athlete with an elementary-aged athlete interested in the same sport. So what you do is you meet up about once a quarter, maybe sometimes more than that. You write letters back and forth to each other. You give them little presents. You have lunch with them. You kind of mentor them. You play sports with them. You basically just kind of ensure that they're still being passionate about the sport that they're in, and honestly, they can kind of revive that passion that you once had too. When you see their face light up as you play sports with them, it's really a cool experience. I did it last year. It's so much fun. And if you're interested in it, you can go talk to Mr. Martinez or Mr. Scherenberg. It's really easy to get involved. Most kids that go to Valley Christian obviously are not struggling financially in order to play sports. However, you still do give them that encouragement and that emotional support that they need when they're playing that sport. There are also other opportunities called Fitness Club. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. My friends and I started it last year. What we did was all of us were really passionate about sports. We all played. We loved being active. And we realized that there was a large need for children in the Bay Area who simply can't afford to play the sports that they want to play. And for me, that was kind of hard to imagine because when I was younger, I loved playing all sports, like basketball, swimming, softball, soccer, all of it. So thinking about not being able to have that opportunity really kind of hit home to me because that was basically how I grew up. So my friend Colby has this friend on her soccer team She's a great player. They're on a really competitive team, but her family just simply could not afford the plane ticket and hotel fees to stay at these tournaments. And she needed to go to these tournaments to get the college exposure that she needed to get a scholarship, because the only way she could get into a four-year school was if she got a scholarship. So we raised money. We held a Zumba class here at Valley. We charged about $5 for teachers and students who wanted to come in. We got an instructor to come in. We raised money that way. We had bake sales, and we bonded as like a club by exercising and eating healthy. We made smoothies, and we just did these little workouts. It was a lot of fun. We bonded, and when we raised about $200, which isn't a lot for a club, but for us, like first starting out, it was a lot, and it was like an accomplishment for us. So we gave the money to Leslie, and she was able to fly down to San Diego, receive the college exposure that she needed, and she's now in contact with college coaches, and she's actually on her way to receiving a scholarship, which is a great feeling, knowing that not only do we give her the ability to keep playing sports, but to actually possibly go to college for it was just an amazing opportunity. And this not only benefited her, but it benefited all of us in the fitness club as well. So if you would be interested in something like that, we're looking to do an even bigger project next semester, just come talk to me, and we'd love to get you involved. We need more people. There are also opportunities off campus, such as the BaysFoundation.org. It's located in San Francisco, and it strengthens other Bay Area nonprofit organizations for children who need to continue playing sports. So far, they've donated $225,000 to nonprofits in the Bay Area. There are many ways you can get involved. You can go to an event. Sometimes they have NFL players come from the 49ers, come and support the event. They have sports games, kind of like carnivals and fairs to raise money for these kids. You can also become a big buddy to a little buddy playing sports as well. You meet up with them maybe once a week and go play sports with them after school. It's a really cool experience. I wrote down my email for them to send me information on it, and it looks like a really exciting thing. If you don't have time, you can donate money, and they'll just simply put it towards other foundations in the Bay Area. It's a great program. There's also something called sportsgift.org, which if time is something that you don't have, I know many of us are extremely busy, especially if you're playing sports or doing an extracurricular in theater or something. It's hard to have time. So you can donate money to the sportsgift.org around the holiday season is a perfect time, and they will take that money and give sports equipment to kids who need it, such as cleats or a glove, a baseball bat, stuff like that. There's also something called VORP.org, which is for children with disabilities who like to play sports. This is a really great program. It does require more time and more dedication, but you meet with your kid about 3 or 4 times a week. You play sports with them. You kind of mentor them, teach them life skills, be their friend. It's a really cool experience, and it's just an awesome way to get involved, and they need a lot of help. In conclusion, I've shown you how crucial playing sports are to kids and how you can help. It benefits you as well, not just the kids that we're volunteering for. It provides a sense of self-worth to you. You'll feel great after doing it. God calls us to serve, so if this is your passion, sports is your passion, it's a great way to get involved. And it's also fun. It can help you get outside and be active and healthy, and you create a great relationship with these kids. Now I encourage you to use your gifts to help others. Thank you.